let's go green. Mike?
Well, we showed you the most recent caution, so now we're back under green again. Jeff Gordon did not get a great restart this time as he duels with the number 4 of Scott Wimmer. Wimmer 1 lap down, and now Gordon clears him. Here comes Stewart. But the first 3 cars, Kenseth, Busch, and Harvick, get away, get some breathing room.
And that's the problem this late in the race. You have so many lap down cars on the inside. If you restart 5th, it's like restarting in 10th.
Truex gets a penalty stop for exiting and going above the blend line, re-entering the racetrack.
So his day has went from bad to worse.
Yep.
Pass-through penalty, which means you just have to enter pit road, maintain 30 miles per hour. You do not have to stop in your pit box. Now, right here, we're seeing the battle between Greg Biffle in the 16, Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 8. That's a battle for 8th position right now. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has been in the top 10 for most of the day.
Larry, always looking at lap speeds. Kurt Busch, 1570 there just a second ago, but by the same token, Matt Kenseth's 1564. So right now you're finding out just who's got what.
.75 to go. As from 11th place on back, Kyle Busch, 12th, the 38 of Sadler. Jeff Green in there digging with Dale Jarrett and Ryan Newman.
Good day for Jeff Green, the 66 car. He had a good run last week at Atlanta and had lug nuts loose on a pit stop, took him out of the lead lap. A good run for this group again today. Darrell, I know we've got a long way to go. We've got 74 laps to go and a lot of lap traffic in front of our leaders, but I'll wonder for the next 73 laps, that pit stop, Robbie Reiser and Matt Kenseth's group, could that Ben have a race-winning pit stop where they won the battle off pit road?
Buddy, if you're going to get me out front, make it now.
Yes, sir. Much easier to pass them in here than out there.
Yeah, because like you say, everybody picks up the intensity. Everybody gives it a little bit more in this last 50, 75 laps. What Matt's doing, that's what his pit crew did. It could pay off.
Carl Edwards, that car looks pretty clean. He has had an uneventful day. One little donut mark from a tire in the right number, Jeannie, and that's it. Otherwise, Carl, sitting there in 7th, has had a strong day.
Yeah, pretty steady in 7th there. The car's been tight off and on throughout the day, but he loves these green flag runs. Larry Mack hanging by. I need you to explain something for me, some crew chief translation, if you will. Some of the psychology going on here. As we went green again, Bob Osborne said, now get this, go hard, but still try to be easy on yourself.
Well, I think what he's saying there is be patiently aggressive. It's time to go. You're within the last 100 laps. But remember, we're trying to make up some ground in the points. You saw 24th in points. We don't need to make any stupid move here for one position.
Don't give me 110%. Give me 100%.
There you go.
110% will get you in trouble.
That's it, especially at this place.
Matt Kenseth's lead on Kurt Busch, 0.4 of a second. That's about 5 car lengths here at Bristol. And we listened in on Kurt Busch and team.
All right, Kurt. That was a pretty good pit stop. 17 was a hell of a pit stop. You've been better than him all day, buddy. Sorry about that. You've been better than him all day. Let's just keep us in the game here. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't hang your heads, man. It's okay. Everything's cool. All right? I know it was like a 12-7. It was a good stop, all right? Everybody just be cool. You guys are the best.
A little bad blood here.
A lot of bad blood.
Martin Truex not giving Jeff Gordon a lot of room this time.
But right now, Tony Stewart in the 20s boxed in behind this battle right now.
And around goes Truex hard.
Now he pays the price.
Yeah. That happens to rookies a lot. You don't come back out late in the race and do what he was doing. I mean, that's just not. I understand his feelings. I know exactly why he was doing what he was doing, but you just don't do that.
I understand his feelings, but as I keep saying, he should have left him outside this racetrack this morning. He'd been better off.
Truex.
Scott, we're going to get it fixed.
Truex.
You better listen to me. You better listen right now. All right? You check. You're the nicest guy out there today. You were. I commend you for that. That spun you out earlier. All right? Listen here now. We're going to fix the thing. Same thing happened in spring race last year. We went and won the championship. Don't ever give up on this team. I ain't going to give up on you. We missed the setup today. It was a piece of shit. Do not give up. Now look what you've done. Now we're going to finish even worse.
All right, we apologize for the language on the part of Martin Truex's crew chief, but the frustration is evident this late in the race when things happen. Here's the replay of this most recent incident between Truex and Jeff Gordon. And Tony Stewart.
And what was going on between Truex and Jeff Gordon about 2 cautions ago, or a caution ago, Martin Truex Jr. in the 1 car, 1 lap after a restart, Jeff Gordon got into the back of him and spun him out. That's the reason Martin Truex Jr. was out there, I think, doing this with Gordon.
So Truex is doing this with Gordon. It's holding up Tony Stewart and Bobby Labonte. And Truex is out of the race.
You know, it's one of the things that I think Tony said a couple of times is he has a real problem with some of these younger drivers, your rookie drivers particularly, coming in and not really respecting the guys that have been here a while.
Well, here's the first incident. And at this point, Truex is a lap down. Gordon is a lead lap car.
And I'll be the first to admit that was uncalled for. And I can understand Martin being upset, but you don't take it out. You don't go back out on the racetrack and use your race car to get even with somebody.
I'll be the first to admit that was uncalled for. Not to what Tony Stewart did, but the situation with the one in the 24 there.
Because Truex had been roughing Gordon up as soon as Jeff got alongside him for 2 laps. And then Stewart took control of the situation and said, I'm not going to be a part of your guys' wreck. Off he went.
No, because while you're playing games, Matt Kenseth, Kurt Busch, Kevin Harvick, they're getting smaller and smaller up there.
That's right.
That was a hard hit.
It was.
I'm not sure they'll get that one fixed in 61 laps.
By all of the camera angles, you can probably tell this was not unexpected. Matt Kenseth is our leader with 60 laps to go, working caution flag 17.